I am vengeance. I am the night. I am.
Back, man. Man, I think I like this mask. It just makes me feel more welcome. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the multi-voice reviewer. I have many voices, but one opinion. And today, after my last review of Goosebumps Attack of the Mutants, I mentioned two superheroes on my review, and it got me thinking. I think that this is going to be another theory, a crossover theory. Now, one thing I have heard that I heard that DC and Marvel are planning to do another crossover with one another. DC superheroes meeting Marvel superheroes. So, and of course, being a huge fan of two certain superheroes, like I've been a huge fan of Batman and X-Men. These are my encyclopedias before I found the Encyclopedia of DC and Encyclopedia of Marvel. So for this crossover theory, this is a theory that I had in mind. What happens if the X-Men meet Batman? Now, first I get into this, a little history. A long time ago, DC and Marvel did have plans of doing crossovers with their superheroes. And it all started when they made Spider-Man versus Superman. Imagine that. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man versus the Man of Steel. And then after that, they decided to do a huge event comic, a huge crossover comic event called DC versus Marvel. Now, DC versus Marvel, it was a huge crossover because there's a lot of diehard fans who are wondering who would win on a fight, the DC superheroes versus the Marvel superheroes, and they did a huge event in the comics. There was Superman versus Professor Hulk, there was Wolverine versus Lobo, and then there was Captain America versus Batman. Dang, it's starting to snow. But anyway, now one thing they did do is they done Superboy versus Spider-Man. And it's not the Peter Parker Spider-Man, it's Ben Reilly Spider-Man. And the Superboy is actually a clone of Superman. So it kind of fits there because Superboy, he's a clone of Superman, and Ben Reilly is the clone of Peter Parker. So it's clone against clone. And all of a sudden, Tim Drake, who was the third Robin, he crosses over and he meets Jubilee. But instead of fighting, they both start liking each other. Heck, they even almost become romantically involved. But since they discover they have to fight, they try to make it into a good, fair fight. And of course, there was also Catwoman versus Elektra. Now, they also had a little run-in with a couple of villains, too. Heck, here is one thing I remembered. One time, Red Skull, Captain America's arch nemesis, he crossed over and teamed up with the Joker. And the Joker kind of like his style. But here was the thing. You see, Red Skull, he was once a Nazi, but now is an international terrorist from Hydra. Hydra are the international terrorists who first started out as Nazis, but now they become a top secret terrorist organization who wants to rule the world. And of course, when Red Skull was about ready to declare his victory, Joker, when he noticed that he was going to bring fascism to the world, Joker betrayed Red Skull. Red Skull was like,
Don't cough what you're trying to do!
I'm sorry, Red Skull. I might be a psycho, but I'm an American psycho. Now, one thing I knew that and after the whole DC versus Marvel crossover event happened, they decided to combine by making a brand new company. A brand new company where they combine all Marvel and DC superheroes to create new kind of superhero. And they made this company called Amalgam. And I have this crossover comic called Dark Claw. Like, this is what happens when you combine Batman with Wolverine. He becomes Dark Claw. And he's battling against Hyena, a mixture of Sabretooth and the Joker. And believe it or not, here's one thing about this comic book you guys don't know. This comic book I have has Bill Clinton in this. Yeah, that's right. And I did have sexual relation with that woman. I love making fun of Clinton. But after this comic book, and of course, the Malcolm was short-lived. But they did had of combined superheroes that was pretty interesting. Like, for instance, they had one where they combined Superman with Spider-Man and created Superboy. And there was also the JLA-X, Justice League and the X-Men. And there was also Amazon, where Storm has Wonder Woman's powers. And, of course, there is Bullets and Bracelets, where the Punisher meets Wonder Woman. And, of course, there's Dr. Strange Fate, Dr. Fate and Dr. Strange. And, of course, there's Speed Demon, the Flash and Daredevil. And, of course, there is also Super Soldier, Superman and Captain America. And of course, there was also Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I guess they were trying to combine Bruce Wayne with Nick Fury. But all in all, sadly, the Amalgam comic book company was short-lived. And DC and Marvel went to their separate ways. But I did have an interesting DC and Marvel crossover I had in mind, and it is Batman meets the X-Men. And one thing I thought would be really cool if what if Batman meets Wolverine, and of course, and they bump into the Joker, which I call this one The Good, the Bad, and the Mutants. Yeah, I kind of copied this out of the Good and the Bad and the Ugly cover until I made a better one. And here's the better version. The Good, the Bad, and the Mutants. There's Batman with the Wolverine, X-23, Iceman, Nightcrawler, and Colossus. And on the bottom, here's the Joker with Sabretooth, Mystique, Pyro, and Juggernaut. Now, how I'm going to make them cross over, it's very, very simple. One thing I am thinking about is Deadpool. That's right, the Merc with the Mouth is back. And by the way, how come I'm not in this? Because, Deadpool, we don't need the Merc with the Mouth involved in this. I think what we need is the original X-Men and Batman teaming up. And I don't need you in this. What the turd knuckles? Hey, I'm an X-Men too! No, you're not. You're a trainee. Besides, you're not really interested in being the X-Men. Of course, you did create a group called the X-Force, but that's just it. You're not officially an X-Man. Besides, remember what you said to Colossus? One of these days you're thinking about joining an old, bald, Heaven's Gate-looking schmucks? You would send their shiny butt a nice friend request? Yeah, but at least I'd like to have the X-Men to help out. So, you're not gonna have me in this crossover? I'm afraid not. Besides, Batman already kicked your butt on Superpower Beatdown. That was unfair! I should have taken him! Look, Deadpool, we just don't need you in this crossover. So, but I'll let you know if Deadpool 3 comes up. I mean, just give me a heads up if Deadpool 3 comes out because I would love to see the third installment. Oh, yeah, sure. Be interested if they make a movie about me, but not interested in me being crossovered in your theory. Sheesh. Well, this is your friendly neighborhood Deadpool. Mark with the mouth! Shut up! Zip it, Michael! Anyway, I'm out of here. X gonna give it to you. He's gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. He's gonna give it to you. Sometimes I always worried having a fourth wall breaking character in this. But anyway, let's get this crossover theory started, shall we? Let's get this crossover started. I think it's gonna start like this. One time, the Joker here starts walking around in Westchester, New York. Man, I love this place called New York. It's not often that a crown pins a crime ready to do some evil around here. But where can I go? I'm just up the creek without a paddle. And then all of a sudden, Magneto shows up.
Hold it right there.
Whoa! Who are you?
My name is Magneto. And you're new around here, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
What is your name?
Mr. White.
And what is your mutant name?
The Joker.
Well, you do seem like you are a mutant. What is your power?
I am toxic.
You might be a good member for the Brotherhood of Mutants.
I'm sorry, Brotherhood of what?
Come with me and I'll show you.
Of course I don't know how to fly, but I'll follow you then. Oh, in case you're wondering, is Harley Quinn going to be in this? No. I thought that it'll be better if it's just the Joker and Batman who shows up in Westchester, New York, because that's where most of the mutants and the X-Men live. Anyway, back to the thing.
Joker, I am here to welcome you to meet my Brotherhood. I would like you to meet Sabretooth. Greetings, clown. I bet you taste very funny.
Why, Sabretooth? I like the cut of your jib.
Welcome to the Brotherhood. And also Mystique.
Yeah, one thing I had to say. I do have a, Rebecca Romaine Stamos Mystique, but for the sake of the children, I'll stick with the other Mystique. Hello, Joker. Why, hello there, Mystique. What is your power? I can change myself into anybody you can think of. Oh, really? Can you change yourself into me? Remarkable! I think I'm gonna love this babe. She's a lot more attractive than Harley. Who is Harley? Just my old girlfriend from Gotham. So you're from Gotham City, huh? I heard about it, but never been. Oh, trust me, you're gonna love it in there, Toots.
And of course, Pyro.
Good idea, sir. Ooh, a mutant who shoots fire. Oh, I like this.
And of course, Juggernaut. Oh yeah, I'm the Juggernaut, witch!
Sorry, I just wanted to do that again.
Hello, I'm Juggernaut.
Pleasure to meet you, Juggy. Ah, what's the hand?
Does that hurt?
No, actually, Pain is my friend. I'm surprised you haven't been friends with Pain, have you?
No, I just bring pain. I don't receive pain.
Oh, I like this guy. I think I'm gonna like this place. I feel more welcome here. And that's how the Joker meets the Brotherhood, and all of a sudden, he starts liking the place. Meanwhile, Batman tries to find the trail where the Joker is at, but he couldn't find any luck. Until all of a sudden, he heard a voice.
Bruce Wayne.
Huh?
Nobody knows who I am. Who are you? I am Professor Charles Xavier.
Yeah, I got the Patrick Stewart one.
I am Professor Charles Xavier. But how did you know who I am? I'm a mind reader. I read people's thoughts.
So you cheated.
Well, it's my mutant ability. But why you want to call yourself Batman?
Why don't you read more about me?
Ah, yes. Sorry to hear about your parents. That must have traumatized you. So you decided to become one who speaks for the Gotham people. And you are here to find this character called the Joker.
Yes. Ever seen him?
Sadly, no. But I heard that he met my friend Eric, aka Magneto.
Who's Magneto?
A very powerful mutant. He believes that the human race will not accept mutants, and there is a war coming between humanity and mutants.
That doesn't sound right.
Please, join me. I'll take you to my school for the gifted.
The gifted, huh? What kind of meta powers do you have?
I am a mutant. I am not a metahuman.
A mutant?
Yes. In the society, there are people who are born as mutants, but in the society of the world, it's overrun by people who fear and hate them. So I formed the X-Men, a group of mutant who protects and defend those who fear or hate them.
Huh. Sounds a lot like the Doom Squad. I mean, Doom Patrol. Okay. I'll go along with you.
That I can trust. Follow me.
So all of a sudden, Professor X introduced the X-Team with Batman.
I would like you to meet... Batman. I'd like you to meet Scott Summers, also known as Cyclops.
Cyclops, huh? What's your power? I have lasers in my eyes, so I can use it as a weapon. Pretty handy.
And this here's my assistant and medical doctor, Dr. Jean Grey.
I am telekinetic. I can move things with my mind. I also have telepathic abilities. Kinda like the professor? Not that powerful. But he does teach me to develop. And I could tell that you and Scott are husband and wife. Yes, how'd you know? I'm the world's greatest detective. I figure things out. Huh.
And I also like to meet, and I'd like to introduce, Erwin Monroe, also known as Storm.
How do you do? Storm, huh? Why do you call yourself Storm? 'Cause I have the ability to control weather. Really? Sounds a lot like that villain named Weather Wizard. Definitely a bad guy, but it's a good thing you're on our side. Indeed.
And I'd like you to meet our friend. A dear friend, Name Kurt Wagner, aka Nightcrawler. Guten Tag, Herr Batman. Whoa, you look like a demon. Yeah, that is true, but I am a religious Christian, a devout Christian, that is. Ask me, Batman, do you believe in God? I believe whatever I can believe. So, even though you look like a demon, you're very religious, right? Yeah, that is true. And what's with the sword? Well, I am a skilled swordsman. I'm quite a sword fighter myself. Maybe one of these days I'd like to challenge you to a duel. I'll, I'll take a rain check on that. I like him. But why? But why do you wear a mask and costume? I'll explain later. And I also like to meet you one of my best scientists in the world, Dr. Henry McCoy, aka Beast. Oh my stars and garters, you look pretty creepy. Well, look who's talking. I see that you are quite an educational man, right? Indeed. And of course, the backbone of the bunch, Colossus. Hey there, Cumbr. Hey there. My name is Colossus, and I'm here to train all of the X-Men to know what it's take to be a hero. You look like the kind of guy that I like to have on my side in case there are very dangerous mutants around. Anytime when you need help there, Batman, I always be there to help. Well, nice to know. I also like to meet the other members. This here is Rogue.
Howdy, y'all.
Rogue. Her mutant ability, when she touches somebody, she can take their life force and their energy and even their powers and absorb them for a while. Well, sadly, I don't have any superpowers. What happened if you touch a human?
Why, sugar, when I touch a man, the first boy I ever kiss end up in the coma for 3 weeks.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. Mon ami. Oh, yes. I also like you to meet Gambit. Bonjour, mon ami. Cajun French, right? Oui, monsieur. But how do you know? Your accent. It's pretty obvious. You're a Cajun. What about other things you know? What about other things you know? I know that you're kind of a mutant who touches objects and they set them on fire. Merde. Watch it. No language and foreign accents. Foreign language. We shall. Now the other members are late. There they are. I'd like you to meet Logan, also known as Wolverine. Hey there, bub. You go by the name of Wolverine. Why is that? 'Cause I'm the best at what I do, and what I do ain't pretty. Is that so? Are these claws real? That's right, bub. You see, I was in the Weapon X facility, and what they did is they did experiments. They put adamantium in my entire skeletal and gave me these claws. How do you survive from a procedure like that? It's my mutation, bub. I have a healing factor, although it slows my age, but I can heal up at random. I wish I had that power. Oh, and I'd like you to meet my daughter, Laura, also known as X-23.
Hello.
Well, I guess she takes off from her daddy's side. Okay, for those of you who wants to know who I am a human being, and my name is Bruce Wayne. When I was 8 years old, my parents was murdered right in front of my eyes, and I vowed to hunt down and stop crime lurking in Gotham City. Try to make Gotham a perfect place. Man. Sounds kind of sad there, bub. But I want you to know,
this is my secret identity. Nobody's not allowed to know who I really am.
Well, you're amongst friends. We always keep everybody's secret identity, no matter what. Heck, I know who Spider-Man is.
You do?
Yeah, but for the sake of it, I'm not gonna tell you. Fair enough. Is there a training place in here? No, but we do have a danger room. Take me to this danger room.
And of course, throughout the whole entire scene, Batman starts training himself in the danger room, while Wolverine and the rest of the X-Men watched.
Let's see, he's got some pretty good skills.
Oh my stars, I got hers. No human couldn't be that strong or that fast.
Unless you exercise 24/7 and you might be able to have that skills.
Yeah, quite impressive for a human.
I think I like him. Laura?
He's kind of interesting.
Oui, monsieur.
And then all of a sudden they get interrupted by a red alert. Turns out that the mutants are struck again. So now,
My X-Men. It turns out that there's the Brotherhood are at it again, but they also have a new member. I think I know who it is.
Meanwhile, while the Joker is getting interested in the Brotherhood of Mutants, he decided to take over.
Hey, Magneto! Care to join me in this room here? What is it?
And then all of a sudden, he shot him into a plastic-sealed safe.
What are you doing? I'm afraid your Brotherhood needs a better class of, leadership, so I nominate myself. I'm taking over the Brotherhood, while you just sit here comfortably. You're not a mutant at all. You're just a human freak. Human freak? I am more. I am the Clown Prince of Crime. And one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trap you into this safe and make sure that no hint of metal will never get you out of here. And if anybody does, kaboom! I put a bomb in the doorway so you'll never, ever escape. Oh, and one more thing.
Joker takes off his helmet, which not many people know that Magneto uses his helmet to block Professor X's telepathy.
My, you're such a silver fox, aren't you? Now it's time for you to be stuck here. Bye-bye, Buckethead. Oh, man, I need to find a way to get help. It's a good thing he removed my helmet. Charles, I need your help. There's a problem. It's Eric. Magneto. What does that buckethead want? It turns out that he is in prison, inside of a safe. Turns out this new member named Joker, he imprisoned him and taken over the Brotherhood. Can he do that? Trust me, with Joker, expect the unexpected. Wolverine, you take Batman into the safe. Try to get Magneto out of there. And also Nightcrawler, you help with him.
Yeah, okay.
X-23, you help along with him.
Okay. Meanwhile, at their lab,
I'm afraid to say that Magneto is tied up at the moment, so I'm taking over the Brotherhood once and for all. I think this Brotherhood might need a new leader, so I pick
Me!
And why did you do that?
I think it needs new leadership anyway. You agree?
Okay, I'm in. Juggernaut in!
Something very fishy about this Joker, and I don't trust him. But I have to go along. Agreed.
What about you, Flame Boy?
Alright, I'm in. Clown. So now Joker and his Brotherhood left. Now Batman, Wolverine, X-23, and Nightcrawler got into their fortress.
Now let's see what's going on. There's Magneto. He's tied up. Alright, let's get him. Wait! You forgot one thing. With Joker expecting unexpected, he probably put a booby trap somewhere. Just as I thought. Dynamite. Leave it to me, bub. Seriously, you'll die. You forgot one thing. I got a healing factor. Any explosives? I'll live. Alright, go.
So Wolverine jumped into the box and tried to get Magneto out of here until the bomb exploded. Now, it's shortened to the battle. Joker and Batman looked at each other. Okay, Brotherhood, attack! Now, of course, Iceman battled against Pyro, and of course, Iceman won. But of course, now with Mystique and X-23, they battled against one another until X-23 won. Colossus went one-on-one with Juggernaut. Kind of like that Deadpool 2 movie.
That's right, I'm fighting dirty.
And of course, Colossus won. And now they decided to do a different fight. Batman is now fighting against Sabretooth.
I wonder what you taste like. I bet you're like a walnut. Hard shell on the outside, but chewy in the inside. Don't press your luck.
Batman battling against Sabretooth.
I'm gonna suck the blood out of your bones!
Batman knocked them out. And it's time for Wolverine to go with Joker. So, you're the one they call the Joker. The runt of the litter to Sabretooth.
That's right, clown. And it's time for me to take you down. Bring it on! Watch out, Wolverine. He has a toxic poison. It'll give you a terrible grin. Thanks for the tip, Bob. My healing factor stopped the poison. What? How? Oh man! You're a lot hotter.
Wolverine stabbed him, but everybody knows Joker always survives.
Alright, it's over, Joker. Your Brotherhood lost. And so did you. Time for you to go back to Gotham.
Oh, you Brotherhood are no fun. And neither are you, Bat. You're despicable. So, here's one thing. Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, start wondering how did Wolverine gets along with Batman? But it's got to do with opposites. They get along. People who are opposites, they get along. So Wolverine gets along with Batman. And they both starts playing a little game of poker.
So you have no idea what happened to your past? Sorry, bub. It's just been a blur ever since I got into that Weapon X facility. All I remember, I was treated as a guinea pig. and constant pain I had. But that was it. Maybe I can help you out if you like. That's okay. I think I'm better off happier. Some best things are best left forgotten. Anyway, what you got? Full house. Aces over kings. Oh, right there. I got 4 of a kind. Ah! You're good. Well, time for me to take Joker back to Gotham and time for me to go home. But hey, whenever you're in Gotham, I'm sure you're gonna like it there. I'll think about it.
And of course, X-23 kind of find him attractive, but she's really young, so he's like,
I'm sorry, but my heart belongs to Gotham. And I always be there when she needs me.
okay. And of course, he has a relationship with Catwoman, so. So now it's time for Batman to say goodbye.
Would I ever see you again? Who knows? It's a funny business. But I'll let people know about mutants in Gotham. And if there are any, I'll do my best to protect them and make sure nothing bad doesn't happen. I appreciate that. So, it's great seeing you, Professor. Good seeing you too. And I hope that Gotham becomes a better place. Yeah. Goodbye, Professor. So long, Bruce Wayne.
And that is the end of the crossover theory. Now, I do have more to it, but due to this certain time, I had to shorten it. But for those of you who likes my review of my crossover theory, please leave a comment down below, hit like and subscribe for more reviews. And March is going to be coming up soon, and I remember last March I reviewed Wreck-It Ralph, so I have the sequel on Blu-ray. So stay tuned, cause I'm gonna wreck the internet. So long.